Look what I got, guys. 3 pieces of pegboard for $3 a piece to put up in my wood shop. Now I'm gonna raise them up to the level of the top there, and I noticed these two are 4 feet wide each, but the other one is just a tiny bit short, so I'm probably gonna have to chunk something in behind it to make it reach properly. That's gonna be so good, having the ability to hang tools up on the wall and get it away from my shelves, and finally straighten this place up properly. Was down far away from home the other day at a place that sells this type of stuff. $3 a piece, that's $9 total to be able to straighten up my shop. Now I've got the pegs, I've had them for months. I just didn't have the ability to pick up the pegboards, and we just happened to be in the area. There they are. Well, I didn't want to embarrass myself, so I didn't record this step, but I put a C-clamp on the 2x4 under this, and although it didn't hold it perfectly, it helped me ease this into place in order to get a screw in. Now, because there's going to be a lot of weight on this, I'm using washers. I was going to go through the original holes in the pegboard, but this lines up dead center on the wall stud. So I'm using the middle of the pegboard for that then. I think it's stronger anyway that way. And I'm using washers on the screws for added strength. So that helps a lot. Now later, if I want, I can still stuff insulation up in there. At this time I have no intention or finances to insulate this place, so nor do I have the ability to heat it if I wanted to. So that's not an option right now for this year. Maybe in future it wouldn't be a big deal to take that off if I wanted to do that next year anyway. But because I know people are going to ask me. But for now, at least I can get some work going on in here. Going through a hole on this one. So this is exciting though. I think today I've got the propane heater here, the Little Mr. Heater Buddy. What is that? A 1-burner propane heater on the floor, so it's not going to be too cold in here after a while. It's a maximum of 41 degrees out right now, with the possibility of snowing this week or this weekend. I'm not sure. I heard this secondhand, so I think the propane is definitely a necessity right now. It's not going to warm up, that's for sure. Anyway, I'll get this other side on too, and then I'll get on to the next piece. Use my C-clamp idea here. It wasn't the easiest to get on into the middle of the stud because the handle kept hitting the wall, but it worked. I guess I could use one of these. I'll try that next. Problem is getting up in there with the hand. We'll see how it goes. So neither one of these pieces fit. They're just a little bit short. So I've got to put a 2x4 in to screw into. You probably can't see me. Phillips head screw. The next one is a special head, which I think I have in my box here. I hope I have that head. This one goes a bit easier. Now I think I should be able to mount that up there. Oh wow. I don't know if you can hear that. Military jets just went over really low and loud. So that isn't going to do me a bit of good there. I'm still going to have to, I'm going to have a gap in the pegboard. It won't look as nice. Maybe I can minimize it, so no I can't. It is what it is. There's going to be a gap in the pegboard. It is how it is. There's nothing I can do. That's what you get when you pay for scraps. Hope there comes another jet going through. It's pretty impressive when they go barreling through here. They're so loud, fast, and powerful. Oh, that isn't helping. Anyway, see, this is why I didn't record before. It's not so smooth. But once I get that clamp on a little bit, then it helps me to secure the pegboard a little bit better. So now I've got to get the screws. I'll be back in a minute. So now I have to push that up. See, the clamp helps to some extent. Off, I got to switch to a screw bit head. Okay, now I can adjust as needed. Make it level. That's as good as it's gonna get. Look from a distance, it's a little bit low. Well, it'll do the job. I didn't realize how mixed match these were until just now at the store. I was happy to get the price I got, so I didn't really complain at all. And they assisted me greatly in carrying it up for me because of my leg. I was leaning on a shopping cart to get myself around, so their service was awesome. Anyway, it's gonna work. I'll finally clean up my shop. Now on the other one, it's gonna be interesting trying to chunk that in. I'm running out of scraps of 2x4, so we'll see how it goes. I'll finish these screws here and we'll be back in a couple minutes. Well, I got that one done. I'm going to have to really piece in over here, so I've got to give that some thought. I just got an idea. I could use a 2x6 from my old lumber out back. And then I started putting on some tools. Look at that, guys. I want to have a nice, neat wood shop finally. So I'm gonna get all my tools hung up. I'm gonna take a little break from the holding, pushing, and shoving. I'm gonna do that one a little bit later, and I'm gonna get some of the tools cleared off my workbench here. All that stuff was down on the workbench because all the clamps were hanging up, and the hammers and stuff were hanging up on that edge of that board, if you may remember. So I'm gonna put all that up here. And anyway, Melanie just called for lunch, so I've got to go in. And we'll get back out here and clean this place up. It's going to be so nice. Well, I'm getting it, guys. There's, I'll be sorting again and again and again as I expand into here. Brought in a piece of scrap wood to maybe chunk in there and see if I can get that piece up there. I think it'll work without a gap in between, so it'll look better. So I'll put a piece of 2x4 sideways and that'll fill that in just right. That'll give me the strength and support I need. So I have to clear out this corner first, but it needs to be done anyway. Got a lot of cleaning and working to do in here, but oh, that's such a huge bonus. All that stuff was on my shelves where I should have fasteners and stuff sorted out. Alright, I got a piece teed in here with 3 screws holding it up, so that'll be fine. I'm going to attempt to do this without the clamp. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can get that held in place firmly enough. Yeah, that worked. And it's the same height as that one, I guess. So, I got a pegboard. I can hang my drill bits and stuff over in this one. And it looks better, there's no gap. That's a good thing. So I'll finish putting these screws in. Well, there it is, guys. It's not perfect, but it holds my tools. I got my drill bits hanging up there and some of my router bits. And most of my construction type tools over here. So I'll hang like things together. Finally, I got all my clamps up in one place. That's a good thing. No more digging and looking for something. This is going to save me time once everything's organized. And I got my counter almost all cleared off. That's a huge thing. So this is a big difference. Really happy now. I'm hurting though, so I'm going to get off my leg. This is probably going to be it for today. So unless something comes up, thanks for watching, guys. This is my limited amount of work with my hurt knee. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project in the Off-Grid Wood Shop.